What if I told you that the future of driving isn't loud, brash, or fully electric, but balanced, beautiful, and incredibly refined? That it wears a subtle golden shimmer and pulls away from the curb in near silence, only to roar to life with Bavarian aggression when provoked? Meet the 2025 BMW 330e, an executive plug-in hybrid that doesn't just blur the lines between luxury, performance, and efficiency, it redefines them entirely. This is the kind of car that makes you pause when you walk away from it. Finished in a rich, deep metallic gold, more champagne than showboat, it exudes quiet confidence. Not flashy, not overstyled, just sleek, athletic, and unmistakably BMW. It's the sleeper in a world obsessed with shouting. And yet, underneath that polished exterior is a drivetrain that's anything but soft. Here on the channel, we're about more than just spec sheets. We chase what feels good to drive. And with the 330e, BMW has struck a chord. Under the hood is a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 paired with an electric motor, together pushing out a combined 288 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. That power is routed through an 8-speed ZF automatic, smooth, responsive, and far more engaging than the eCVTs plaguing many hybrids in this space. 0 to 60? Just over 5.5 seconds. But it's the way it gets there that matters. Silky, composed electric drive when you want to cruise in silence through urban streets. Instant torque off the line. Then, switch into sport mode, press the throttle, and the engine comes alive with that unmistakable BMW growl. There's real emotion here, real duality. It's a hybrid that doesn't feel like a compromise. The 2025 model refines everything we liked about the previous 330e. The battery now offers up to 40 miles of all-electric range, perfect for daily commutes without a drop of fuel. And when it's time to go the distance, the gas engine kicks in seamlessly, giving you over 300 miles of total range without anxiety. BMW's eDrive system has matured, now integrating regenerative braking with greater fluidity, and the transitions between power sources are practically imperceptible. Inside, it's textbook modern BMW. Clean, high-quality materials everywhere, with a subtle driver focus. The curved dual-screen display merges digital gauge cluster and infotainment into one cohesive arc. Yes, it's loaded with tech, but thankfully, there's still a tactile volume knob, physical drive selector, and a well-sorted iDrive controller. It respects the driver without overwhelming them. But the 330e isn't just about numbers, comfort, or efficiency. It's about poise. The chassis tuning is pure 3 Series, rear-wheel drive dynamics, or X-Drive if optioned, beautifully weighted steering, and suspension that glides without floating. Whether you're carving through canyon roads or gliding down the interstate, it feels taut, composed, and responsive, reminding you why BMW sports sedans earned their legacy in the first place. This car isn't a placeholder for the electric future. It is the future, for people who still want to drive their cars. It bridges eras without watering anything down. It's not just a compromise, it's a statement. So, who's the 2025 BMW 330e really for? It's for the discerning driver. Someone who values sustainability but refuses to give up the visceral pleasures of real motoring. It's for those who see driving not as a task, but as a daily opportunity to connect with something mechanical, emotional, and beautifully engineered. If that sounds like you, then this car, this golden electrified sleeper, is something you need to experience firsthand. If you enjoyed this deep dive, do us a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe for more expert-driven automotive content, and share this with someone who still believes driving can be an experience, not just a commute. Because here we don't just review cars. We celebrate the ones that still make your heart race.